Isn't it fantastic when you see someone's hard work, their vision, just really pay off on a global stage?
Oh, absolutely. It's always inspiring.
And today, we're doing a deep dive into exactly that kind of moment. You might have caught the headlines already. Alexie Brooks has been crowned Miss Eco International 2025.
Yes. And, for everyone listening, we really wanted to go beyond just the headline win
Right.
to understand the significance, the layers behind it. We're using a great piece from PEPH, published April 20th, Manila time, covering the actual event from April 19th in Egypt.
Alexander, Egypt.
Yeah, exactly. And our mission really is to explore what this win truly means, Alexie's journey, what it signifies for the Philippines, and, well, the ideals of the pageant itself.
It's so true. The initial news is exciting, sure, but digging deeper, like we enjoy doing, often uncovers just a much richer story.
Definitely.
It's about the path taken, the values, the impact. So, okay, let's start with the win itself. Give us the specifics. When and where did this all happen?
All right. So, Alexie Brooks clinched the title on Saturday, April 19th. The venue was the Alzara Ballroom at the Hilton Green Plaza in Alexandria, Egypt.
Gotcha. And for folks back in the Philippines, the news broke the next day, April 20th.
That's right, due to the time difference. It was quite the international gathering.
And who else was in that final group? You know, the runners-up. It always helps to see the competition.
Yeah, the PEP.ph article mentions a really strong final five. First runner-up was Yulinar Fitroni from Indonesia.
Okay.
Second was Yelizaveta Adamska from Ukraine. Third runner-up, Cynthia Murillo of the USA. And fourth was Victoria Rapallo from the UK.
Wow. A very diverse and clearly competitive field.
Absolutely.
Now, this isn't the first time the Philippines has taken home this particular crown, which, well, adds another layer for the country, doesn't it?
It really does. Alexie's victory makes her the third Filipina to win Miss Eco International.
Right. I remember the others.
Yeah, Cynthia Tamala won back in 2018, and then Kathleen Joy Patton in 2022.
So this latest win really cements that strong track record.
It definitely solidifies it, speaks volumes about the talent and preparation coming from the Philippines in these international pageants.
For sure. Now, Alexie's win, it wasn't just about coronation night, was it? The article suggests she was performing really well throughout the whole competition.
Oh, absolutely, not just luck on the final night. She showed consistent strength. She actually won the Best in National Costume Award,
Wow.
which is always a major highlight. Plus, she was first runner-up in the talent competition.
Very versatile then.
Exactly. And beyond those, she placed 10th in resort wear and 6th in the eco-wear segment. So a really strong showing across the board.
That's quite a run. A national costume, always spectacular. What was hers like? What was the inspiration?
Hers was, well, breathtaking. It was a tribute to the Philippine eagle.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
And significant.
Yeah, a magnificent bird, but also critically endangered. The article even credits at Valor.studios on Instagram for the photos. It's a great example of using that platform to raise awareness, which ties right into the eco part of the pageant.
Perfectly. And the eco-wear, obviously central to the theme. What did she do for that?
For eco-wear, she drew inspiration from the West Philippine Sea.
Ah, another important environmental theme.
Very much so. A vital and often discussed marine environment. Again, the article points to at Valor.studios for the images. It really shows how the pageant pushes contestants to think creatively about environmental issues and translate that into design.
Okay, now here's where it often gets really intense, the Q&A. Those high-pressure moments. That's where you see their core values, right?
Definitely. It's make or break.
So what was the key question Alexie got, and how did she answer?
The question asked her to envision the world in 2050.
Oh, a big one.
Yeah. And her response, according to PEPPH, was very direct, very powerful. She started, if you want me to be realistic, climate change is impacting our world right now. And the only thing that we can do is to act towards it.
Straight to the point. Realistic, action-oriented. I like that.
Me too. No fluff. Then she built on it with this call for unity. She said something like, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, we have the same mother, even if we came from different nations.
A powerful image.
Isn't it? She continued. And we in here are brothers and sisters right now, and our mother is asking for our help, so we must save our planet Earth, and we must take care of our Mother Earth. Thank you so much.
Wow. Just connecting everyone, emphasizing that shared humanity, that shared responsibility for the planet.
Exactly, regardless of borders.
And the article noted her confidence, her poise during this. That must have really sealed the deal.
I would think so. In that kind of intense moment, the delivery, the conviction, it's just as crucial as the words. Her composure, that heartfelt plea, it clearly landed.
Okay, so we've seen her shine internationally. Let's dig into her background a bit more. Who is Alexie Brooks? Where does she come from?
Yes, let's get into that. According to the PP Day PH piece, she was born in Lebanon.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, February 21st, 2001. And she has a diverse heritage. Her father is a Black American, and her mother is a Filipino overseas worker who is based in Lebanon.
Okay.
But she actually grew up mostly in Iloilo, in the Philippines. She was raised by her grandmother, Lola Basing.
Ah, Lola Basing. The article mentions their bond was really strong.
It really does. It highlights that deep connection, which
Yeah.
is clearly fundamental to who Alexie is. Sadly, Lola Basing passed away in September 2024.
Oh, that's recent, just before this huge win.
Yeah, those close family ties, they shape us so profoundly, don't they?
Absolutely. That adds such a layer to her story. Now, before the pageant world, Alexie was making waves somewhere completely different, wasn't she, in sports?
That's right, quite the shift. Before pageant, she was a seriously accomplished track and field athlete.
Really?
Yeah, she competed for National University in the UAAP, that's the big collegiate league in the Philippines. And get this, she was named MVP in 2022.
MVP.
Yeah.
Wow. From track star to beauty queen, that shows incredible versatility, real drive.
Doesn't it? And her athletic career wasn't just collegiate. No, that same year, 2022, she also represented the Philippines internationally at the Southeast Asian Games in Vietnam.
So she was representing the country even before pageantry.
Exactly. That commitment was already there.
And her move into pageants, it wasn't straight to the international stage.
Yeah.
She won Miss Iloilo first, right? That was a key step.
Precisely. She won the Miss Iloilo title on January 13th, 2024. That was held at the West Visayas State University Cultural Center. It's often that crucial local or national win that springboards contestants.
Makes sense.
Mm.
Now, something I found really interesting and maybe points to, a more modern understanding of identity was Alexie describing herself as androgynous.
Yes, that stood out to me too.
It's not a label you typically hear in, let's say, traditional pageant circles.
Right. And what's insightful for everyone listening is how she talks about it. In an interview back in March 2024, she said basically that sometimes she feels more masculine, other times more feminine. But the key thing she emphasized was, regardless of how she feels day to day or what she wears, she's always just Alexie.
That's actually a really powerful and, well, refreshing way to put it, especially when society often tries to box people in.
Exactly. She kind of elaborated, saying society puts these labels on you based on gender or sexuality and then expects certain behaviors.
The pressure to conform.
Right. And Alexie's view challenges that. She's saying her identity isn't defined by those external boxes. It's about self-acceptance, authenticity. I think that resonates with a lot of people.
Absolutely. It feels very genuine, very grounded in self-awareness. Okay, so let's try and bring all these threads together. As we wrap up this deep dive, what are the main takeaways from Alexie Brooks's Miss Eco International win?
Well, I think if you connect the dots, you see her win isn't just one thing. It's a result of diverse experiences, real dedication, first in athletics, now here, and a genuine commitment to important issues, especially the environment.
Yeah, that journey is key.
Right? From athlete to pageant winner, her strong performance throughout, that powerful Q&A message, it all paints a picture of a very multifaceted person. And then there's her openness about her identity, embracing being androgynous. That adds another compelling progressive layer.
And that core message about climate change, about us all sharing Mother Earth, that really lingers, doesn't it? It feels like the heart of her win, in a way.
It definitely does. It's a potent reminder of, our collective responsibility.
Which kind of leads to a final thought, maybe for you listening.
Go for it.
Well, thinking about Alexie's journey, her message, how can each of us, in our own lives, whatever our background or field, how can we maybe contribute to tackling climate change and maybe fostering that sense of global unity she spoke about?
That's a great question to leave people with. Her win, rooted in her own strength, but also dedicated to this larger cause, really invites that kind of personal reflection, doesn't it? What's our part in caring for this shared planet?
It really does. A truly thought-provoking end. Huge congratulations again to Alexie Brooks. What an inspiring achievement. Her story is just a fantastic example of what dedication, purpose, and, well, embracing all of who you are